Let's get some practice writing the null and alternative hypotheses. So our first example, the packaging on a light bulb states that the bulb will last 500 hours under normal use. A consumer advocate would like to know if the mean lifetime of a bulb is less than 500 hours. So our null hypothesis is going to be our claim from the authority figure. And in this case, that's going to be the light bulb company. So our null hypothesis is that the population mean mu is equal to the 500 hours. And then our alternative hypothesis is the claim against the authority figure. And that's the claim the consumer advocate is making. And they want to know if the mean is less than 500. So there's our alternative hypothesis. So mu is less than 500. And because we're looking at a less than test, this is going to be a left tail test. All right, so go ahead and pause the video and try the remaining 5. All right, so let's take a look at these. The Blue Book value of a used 3-year-old Chevy Corvette is $37,500. Grant wonders if the mean price of a used 3-year-old Chevy Corvette in the Miami metro area is different than $37,500. So our null hypothesis is that the population mean mu is equal to the $37,500. And then Grant is challenging that claim, and he doesn't know if it's less than or greater than. He just doesn't think it's $37,500. And so the alternative is that mu is not equal to the $37,500. And that not equal means less than or greater than. So that gives us a two-tailed test here. All right, according to popcorn.org, the mean consumption of popcorn annually by Americans is 54 quarts. All right, so that's an exact value. Popcorn.org is going to be our authority figure. So our null hypothesis is that the mean mu is equal to 54. The marketing campaign for popcorn.org unleashes an aggressive campaign designed to get Americans to consume even more popcorn. Was their advertising campaign successful? So if the campaign is successful, that means people are consuming more popcorn. So our alternative hypothesis is that mu is greater than 54, and greater than gives us a right tail test. All right, a dog food company claims that its special diet mix will allow labs to live a mean age of 15 years, significantly longer than the overall mean longevity for that breed. A consumer group says that the claim is overstated and that the actual average or mean is less than the company's claim. So our null is that mu is equal to 15, and our alternative is that the population mean mu is less than 15, and less than means we have a left tail test. All right, our last two examples. The FDA claims that the amount of vitamin C in tablets produced by a company is not the advertised 500 milligrams. Okay, so our claim from the authority is actually going to be the company that's making this vitamin C. So our null hypothesis is that the mean is 500. And then the FDA thinks that somehow something is going on with this manufacturing process. And so they don't believe there's actually 500 milligrams in there. And they don't say whether they think it's more or less. So our alternative is that mu is not equal to 500. And that's a two-tailed test. All right, the last one. The board of a major credit card company requires that the mean wait time for customers for service calls is 3 minutes. To make sure that the mean wait time is not exceeding that requirement, an assignment manager tracks the wait times of 45 randomly selected calls to determine if there is sufficient evidence to say the mean wait time is longer than 3 minutes at the 2% significance level. So our null hypothesis is that the mean mu is equal to 3 minutes. And our alternative is that the mean mu is greater than 3 minutes. And that greater than gives us a right tail test.